Y'all
You
look
look
like
like
me and
you're from the
Azar.
north side, and I'm from the south side.
Welcome back to the Concast. It's your host Azar Khan, alongside Asif Khan, Imran Khan, and Amzad Hussein, and we're coming to you with the end of another NBA All Star Weekend, which was held in San Francisco, California, home of the Golden State Warriors. The following main events had the Rising Stars Skills Challenge, 3-point contest, and slam dunk contest, and the main game itself in the 74th All NBA All Star Game, which was held in a different format in a 4-team tournament. So we're just gonna dive in here and get real, into action here. As it's now in the books, and there are many talks on, the formatting and the way it was formatted differently from this year. What changes do you think need to be made in this All Star format to be a little bit better, a little more entertaining for the fans in general?
You want to go first, Asif?
Oh no, I just got a call. Go ahead, yo. Go ahead.
So,
Sorry.
you guys said do not disturb. Yeah, I'll go first then. So, I'm gonna start off with the the Rising Stars game. It was pretty good to have a 14 mini tournament for these young guys to show off their skills and expertise. But I feel like the target score of 40 points is very low, especially for a little mini tournament. Like guys score 40 points within a quarter basically, and I think if you're gonna have two games with a semifinal and final game, I think the score should be between 50 to 60 points, which would average to be about 100 to 120 points if both teams when both teams play. So that's like an average score of an NBA game. And even for that final game for 25 points to be the target score is very too low too on top of that too. And I feel like with that game, it just takes away like the time that those young guys get to show off their skills and talents as well too. But I gotta give it up to one particular player, Stephon Castle of the San Antonio Spurs. He really put on a show, winning the MVP, and I really enjoyed seeing him play in this game. And he's got a great future ahead of him too. And I really enjoyed seeing him playing in UConn as well too.
The 25 point, yeah, I feel you on that one. Like, it's the finals. It should make it like
Should make it
a little more, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
make it a little interesting,
Because
like
I guess
But it was still
in
interesting, though. I liked it this year. It was different, right?
for sure, I feel like the 25 points and the 50 points, it's a good thing and a balance. Because if you were to make it extremely long, that's when you start thinking of players aren't going to try for as long.
Somebody
Fatigue's
can
going to
get hurt.
happen. Exactly. So they're trying to keep it condensed and entertaining
Entertaining,
for
right?
the time that they're on the screen for. Say if they were to be up to 100, players aren't going to try as hard. Players aren't going to like go hard for 30 minutes like in
Yeah.
a Rising Stars game. They're trying to go hard for a little quick game and call it quits after that. But no, I thought the Rising Stars was one of the cooler events this weekend.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. It's always cool to see the young guys just kind of
Do
take
y'all
over.
remember? Do y'all remember when they used to do like different formats? Like they had rookie sophomore, then they have the World versus USA. Like those I missed those. They
yeah.
got like
I think they should go back to rookie versus sophomore, like the way how it started, and play like if you want
yeah.
to shorten the game, play 4 10-minute quarters or play 2 15 or 2 20-minute half. The Saturday one was pretty good too. I mean, you had the skills competition, which is quite entertaining. Like they should still keep that.
You guys see Wemby just going,
Yo,
That was by far the
they got
funniest thing I've ever
disqualified,
seen.
yo.
It was funny to
As I
see those.
remember we saw them get disqualified, yo.
Yeah, it was funny to see them try to take a shortcut and win the skills challenge, but unfortunately they got disqualified. I mean, it was pretty smart in some way to gain some time with that, you know.
trying to find a loophole.
Gotta gotta try a thing, yo.
Yeah, to try
Yeah, that,
something.
it was so funny because the commentary was like it had CP3 written all over it, and that is exactly to T something CP3 would do. Not that he takes a short way out, but he always finds the fastest way to get it done. And I mean,
So
technically, it's the fastest way they
I
got it done.
remember. Do y'all remember the Shooting Stars event where they have the
Oh
one
Yeah.
man,
WNBA
that
player, the
was
old
my
school player?
favorite event
Yeah,
ever.
talk about it, yo.
It was like one of my favorites. I think it was like an NBA legend, a current NBA All Star,
And the
and
WNBA player, I
a
think.
WNBA player, and I thought it was really cool that they had to, shoot from half court.
That would be a dope one they could throw back in
They
there.
they have to bring that back, man. I think because the
Yeah.
game is such about shooting nowadays that, why
It'd
not?
be
What do you guys think about the Mr. Beast little competition that
I
happened?
Oh,
like
Oh
I
that.
man,
thought that was
that
dope.
was
I
I thought
like
that
that.
was
cool.
I'm
dope.
happy for the kid Jared. Is
Yeah,
that
it's
Jared?
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout
good
out to
job, Jared.
Jared, man.
Whatever that young fella's name is.
Yeah, Jared, I think.
Yo,
Jared,
we
yeah.
should we should start blowing this up, yo. Let's get Jared on the podcast, yo.
First
I
name.
thought it was dope because like the NBA needs to do whatever they can to get like young viewership
Yeah,
and
you gotta
like
make it interesting,
so
right?
and modern social time. Because yo, look at it, YouTubers are getting more views than these NBA All-Star games. So for them to put the culture, NBA has always been about putting the music icons together, and now they're going ahead and putting like YouTubers and streamers together. So it's definitely a good thing to bring out more of an audience for sure.
Yeah, the 3-point shootout was pretty good. I mean, unfortunately, there's no three-peat for Damian Lillard. I mean, it was pretty entertaining as it always is. You
Yeah.
got Buddy Hield coming out with 31 points in the first round.
Oh man, I thought Dame was gonna win, bro.
If they didn't even make it out the first
He
round.
looked like he partied all night. You know, he was out with Lil Wayne.
Mm.
He was out with Cash Money, just out there.
Like I remember in 2016, it was Kevin Hart versus Draymond Green in the
That was
3-point
cool.
contest,
That was
which was
fun.
one of
That
the
Yeah,
was
that was
fun.
coolest
pretty
little
funny.
like intermediate thing. And Kevin Hart almost won.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah, that was dope.
yeah,
his foot was just on the line.
yeah, yeah. How'd you guys think
Cool.
about the dunk contest, though?
Over the Kia.
Mr.
But
Mac
over the
McClung, man.
Kia.
Mac McClung is he is single-handedly saving the
He brought it
NBA
back.
dunk contest.
Yeah,
That's if he
He
brought it
is
back
Jeez,
for us, brother. He
brought it
did it
over
for
the
us.
Kia,
He
bro.
did it for us,
yeah.
bro. He did it for Blake, yeah.
back from, guys like John Morant and Giannis Antetokounmpo who have expressed interest in doing the dunk contest because of him. I know he says
They
he was
lying, bro. They
I
ain't
know
doing nothing,
I
I'm
yo.
gonna
I
when I see it, I will believe it.
Mac McClung did his thing, but
The
you
thing
got
is
to have
about the
more than 1 to 2 dunkers. Um,
Guys that are supposed to be in it are not.
No, there, and you know what? As I've said before,
But you can't hate on the other guys that are in it. At least they stepped up and
they,
like, you know
oh,
what?
100%. No hate, no shade, but
yeah, LeBron James is the reason why all this stuff, all these players don't want to
bigger
participate.
this
bigger
guy
thing,
is
We all
bigger
know that.
and then the fact that these super duper stars don't want to play in the thing is also another thing. But I pitched an idea to Umzad. We was talking about this, I think Saturday night after the dunk contest. I think you're seeing some videos of like
Or like
just
the
some
YouTubers
outside,
and those guys that
yeah,
just dunk. All they do is dunk.
Yeah,
some outsiders, some non NBA players
Yeah,
going
just
crazy with the
just
dunks, yo.
let it just go nuts, you know?
Yo, so I pitched an idea. I'm like, yo, wouldn't it be dope
Or
if you had like a dunk off
is
between
it
an
the one on
NBA
one
player?
thing?
like NBA players versus non-NBA
That's
players.
Oh
what we were
yeah,
talking about. Yeah, we were
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
for
doing it
sure,
one
for
on one,
sure.
like have 4 guys from the streets and have 4 guys from the NBA.
Just
Just
like
let
how
them
they
match up one
did
on one with each other. Right?
for
Have
sure.
4
I mean,
tournament real quick, you
I
know?
definitely think the NBA is slowly doing a better job of doing something different. So I
They
gotta give
have
a lot
to.
of credit
they
to
have
that.
no choice. It's
You have
not
to
to, yeah.
appeal to the masses, right?
Let's get it.
Biggest thing I want to say is that the MLB has done it right in the sense of in their All-Star game, the winner between the AL and the NL will be the host of the World Series.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
think that this gives players some incentive outside of a bogus $3 million prize
which
that
that's chump change to them, anyways.
yeah,
You
well
know.
it's chump change, but it's that's their incentive.
Yeah.
So in the MLB it's actually AL NL. The winning side hosts the World Series at the end in October.
Yeah. But then
The
if you do
same
that,
thing.
you're gonna have to go East versus West.
So
I didn't like it because the only thing that was kind of good about it, you actually saw these guys actually put in like some kind of effort that we haven't seen in the past years. But the only thing that's weird is like, I mean, it's pretty cool. You got to see the rising stars play in the All Star
I
game and
liked it,
stuff,
bro.
but it's
I
kind of weird
absolutely did
because
not like that.
but it's kind of weird because it's like you guys are not selected to be in the All Star game. Why are you
Like
guys
what
there?
Draymond said. Did y'all hear
Talking shit,
Draymond? Did y'all hear
Draymond.
Draymond? I just want to get my point out there. The main thing what a lot of people is asking about All Star Sunday night is really the main topic. You have all the superstars across the entire league, whether it's the old school guys or the new first time All Stars. The reason why the NBA has had a struggle in the last couple years of viewership in the All Star game has been because of competitiveness. We all know this, right? And why is it why is it not competitive? Because first of all, there's no incentive for them to try other than money. They already got enough money. And second of all, is risk of injury, which is understandable.
It's
The way
soft.
that the NBA can really secure the way that the NBA can, you guys let me know what you think. The way the NBA can really secure a successful Sunday night competitive game is by one thing, providing incentives for the players to compete extremely well. Like Azar said, in the MLB, these guys come and they're not like the pitchers are out there throwing 70 miles per hour. They're coming out there to punch these guys out because of the incentive to get to host the World Series. Or you could either go incentives in terms of their personal teams, or you can talk about incentives like this last weekend. You had the NBA OGs, you call it Shaq's team with Harden and KD, all these old guys competing against the rising stars. The incentive is that is, bro, I've been in this league for 15 years and you're gonna tell me a non-all-star is gonna beat my team? That's competition, right? So that's how the NBA is gonna solve it. They need to provide incentives for the players to compete.
If you want to do that, you can also do international players versus team like players that are born in the players
Something,
USA
bro.
born players.
Something
This rate
money.
At this rate, bro, nothing is gonna make these guys try these All Star games. At this rate, bro, you might as well just cancel this whole thing while
But
you're at it.
but that's
In
what but
all,
that's what
No,
I'm
all
saying.
sports,
no.
If you give the winning
all
team
sports, they
between
don't
East
give
and West,
100%.
No,
They
if
don't
you
give
give the winning
100%.
Like I'm
teams
telling you, bro,
between
you
East
have to
and
give
West,
them.
with the NBA trying to respark, the weekend with many people still disappointed with the repetitiveness and the non-competition. With revamping of the All-Star weekend, multiple new changes included, the Rising Stars, playing the All Stars, drafted teams, Mr. Beast, mini games, star players such as LeBron James and Anthony Edwards dropping out like hours before game time, and
Nobody
so
else
much more.
in that game,
it
right?
was just those two.
Was it just those two?
Yeah, yeah. First of all, man, I'm gonna go off about this. This is
Oh,
just absolutely ridiculous.
I didn't even ask
Yeah,
a question yet, but go ahead.
yeah, but yeah, sorry to cut you off, but yeah,
Go ahead, big bro.
I'm very disappointed in both of these guys. First,
The thoughts of him running it.
first off,
Here we go.
Anthony Edwards
I'm gonna
dealing with
take
a
my
groin.
Sit
popcorn.
back. Just Asif. Get your water, Asif.
Yeah, then you
Let's
got
listen to him run out.
yeah. First off, you got Anthony Edwards. He's been dealing with his groin soreness for quite some time. I mean, he mentioned that he was going to play if he had extra time to warm up to test his groin out. But I mean, knowing that should have been a cause of concern, and somebody could have got replaced as well too. And same thing with LeBron James. Please do not get me started with him announcing that he wasn't going to play an hour just before tip off and feeling discomfort with his foot and ankle. Yeah, we all know he's been dealing with that lingering injury for quite some time now, trying to prepare for the second half of the season. And I respect that, but the thing I don't respect is that he was very selfish about it, and the way he went about it, announcing it only an hour prior to tip off. Adam Silver couldn't find nobody to get a replacement. Couldn't get no All Stars guys who got snubbed, like Debonis Sabonis, Devin Booker, Norman Powell. Those guys could have had an opportunity to
Norman
play.
Powell's in the building, bro. He
He was
could have
right
walked
there.
across.
Me and Asif were talking about it.
Yeah, I don't know why. I really don't know.
But you know what? Those guys probably find it disrespectful too, right?
Yeah. And you know what? He took away they took away two roster spots from guys who really wanted to play, and the thing is too, LeBron, the Lakers haven't played since February 12th. That's 5 days ago. You didn't know you weren't gonna play 5 days ago. You knew from before you weren't gonna play. So
If I'm a fan, I'm pissed. I'm livid.
no,
I'm
it's
gonna find them.
yeah. You gotta give them a
That's hard.
you gotta show them that like that's like us calling in sick to work an hour before not showing up, and we're gonna get in a lot of trouble. We might either get suspended, we might get fired. These guys are not gonna get
But it's
in.
an All-Star game, though.
Yeah, but it's still a part of your job to be there.
That's like going to your job and they say, "All right, everybody, we're having a lunch party,"
I wouldn't put
and
it.
you tell them, we're going to the lunch party,
It's like
and
no,
they
well,
order all
no,
the
not even
food,
that,
they
bro.
cater to you, they have food just for you, and all of a sudden,
Well,
we're not coming,
anyways, one last thing. Yeah, thumbs up. Anyways, one last thing. I would like to give a birthday shout out to the greatest player to ever step on a basketball court. 6-time NBA champion, the GOAT himself, Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
When is his birthday?
Today,
Oh shit!
Monday, February 17th. We would like to congratulate our one and only host, Lazar Khan. On behalf of the Concast, we are here to congratulate you on getting a spring training invite to Puerto Rico, and we all here will like to wish you nothing but the best and
Thank you, sir.
all the success in your spring training invitation. A round of applause. Great job, man. Proud of you, bro.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dog. Don't think
Bird
of
on
yo.
fire, bro.
Listen, all my Concast viewers out there. Just because I'll be in spring training in Puerto Rico does not mean the Concast will end. But thank you guys again for watching our video. Thank you for all the support you've been showing us. We've been doing amazingly well for a startup like us. We're glad that you enjoy the videos as much as we do creating them. Instead of me and Asif sitting together, you have Imran and Amzad sitting together, and me and Asif are separate. He is right upstairs, by the way. Um, but yeah, guys, thank you again for watching us, supporting us, and all you do. I want to see some more subscribers coming up very soon on our channel so we can keep posting and keep doing what we do. From everyone here at the Concast, take care. Have a good night.